Today's very painful update. Sister Wives. Meri Brown needs help as more allegations spin. Watch the full video. Sister Wives star Meri Brown introduced her new love interest to the fans last week, but it also opened the floodgates for some dark waters to swirl around this new guy. With all that this TLC celebrity has been through, it's sad for fans to see these new allegations. So it looks like she could use some help putting things into perspective for her fans. And there's one person who could help her do that, Sullivan. If you are a fan of Meri Brown, then you've likely seen the allegations about her new boyfriend in the headlines. This happened immediately following her introducing Amos to fans. It didn't take long for Sister Wives critics to dig into his past. But if there's any truth to some of the allegations, it is all in his past. If anyone knows about new beginnings, that's Meri. So maybe that is what her new boyfriend is after, a new beginning and nothing more. Amos appeared with Meri on social media. Then again on her Fridays with Friends, which is a live online show. It was easy to see the Sister Wives celeb was happy with her new man, and Amos came off as a good sport. But then the headlines blared about Meri's new boyfriend and his alleged lack of paying child support. Then another report had an ex-wife making even more allegations against him. It is only fair to say that it's not unusual for Meri Brown to skip airing her show, Fridays with Friends. Every once in a while she or Sullivan, her co-host, have things come up. But last week, she had Amos on her show. Then, when she didn't do her show this Friday night, some fans thought it might have to do with all the stuff going on about Amos. But to be fair again, her co-host, Sullivan, celebrated her 18th wedding anniversary this weekend. So it's possible Jen had plans that caused them to skip the show. Meri Brown hasn't addressed any of the disparaging allegations about Amos as yet. Since she posted her online show last Friday, she hasn't mentioned anything about her new boyfriend. Last week, she lightly addressed his multiple marriages and bankruptcy. She did this by comparing her polygamous marriage and bankruptcy to his. If her Friday show aired this week, fans would likely inundate her with questions about her boyfriend, especially when it comes to the allegations made about him. Whatever Amos has in his past, he seems to make this Sister Wives celeb very happy today. Maybe Meri didn't know some of the stuff that surfaced, such as alleging that he refused to pay child support. Still, some fans worry that Meri fell for the wrong kind of guy after what they'd read about him. But one thing Meri Brown has is Sullivan on her side. While no one is saying anything today, Jen just might speak out in Amos' defense somewhere down the line. Before Amos Andrews could say a thing last week on Fridays with Friends, Jen read him a serious disclaimer. She warned him that the things he says will likely get twisted in the media. She continued by telling him he leaves himself wide open to rumors. So she made it clear to him that his privacy would likely be invaded to the max. And that's because of the Sister Wives fame that goes along with her BFF. But he stayed and contributed to a Q&A event. Well, she was correct, as the Sister Wives critics got busy. They seemed to pull info from anywhere they could find it. This included some alleged info from one of his 4 ex-wives. She remained anonymous to protect her privacy. But at the same time, if she did say these things, then it sounds like she blew Amos' privacy to smithereens. She made it sound as if Amos was after the popular celeb from Sister Wives, because she is a reality star. She also said he was looking for a payday, according to that report. Meri Brown may not even care what people are saying. She may know all there is to know about Amos, and sees this as a lot of hyped-up stuff. But fans are waiting to see where she goes next with Amos. Then there's Jen. Sister Wives fans see her as a genuine person and a good friend to Meri. While some fans worry about Meri's new boyfriend having a hidden agenda, they know that Jen would likely not sit by and watch. Fans hope she would intervene on her best friend's behalf. As you can see by the post below, fans really like Sullivan. After all the less than stellar headlines about Amos this week, Meri Brown might need a little help in redirecting her worried fans. So that's where her best friend could come in. Sullivan seemed to like Amos when he sat with her BFF on Fridays with Friends. So Jen's seal of approval goes a long way for the fans of this Sister Wives star because she cares so much for her. There will always be naysayers. But if Jen said a few words claiming that these are nothing but rumors or the truth was stretched, that could go far. So it looks like Sister Wives fans wait to see what Meri Brown, or even Sullivan, has to say about all this. It would certainly work at calming down fans of this TLC reality series. Meri Brown gets eye-opener about mom, Bonnie's estate. Sister Wives star Meri Brown received a huge eye-opener regarding her mother, Bonnie's estate. Though Bonnie has been gone for a few years now, it seems there's a new revelation. So what exactly is it, and how does it affect Meri? Read on for more details. It should be the happiest time of Meri Brown's life. She left her toxic marriage to Cody Brown and found her true independence. Then she just revealed that she is seeing a new man named Amos. The relationship started in October 2023, but she did not share this until her 53rd birthday earlier this month. Unfortunately, he does not come without his own barrel of issues. He was married 4 times and has some child support issues. Yet it does not appear to be dulling Meri's sparkle. Now something new has popped up, and it is not the best news for the former polygamist. According to The Sun, Meri's mother, Bonnie Joyce, who passed nearly 3 years ago, left her daughter nothing from her estate. Meri was not the only child Grandma Bonnie left behind, as she also had Adam Barber, Elaine Jensen, Rebecca Diltz, and Deborah Bronson. Adam, who was Meri's former sister-wife, Janelle Brown's first husband, passed in October 2023. As for Bonnie, she did live at Meri's B&B in Parowan, Utah, but was removed when the pandemic hit due to her age. It was a safety precaution so Meri's child, Leon, took over along with their partner, Audrey Chris. Now, when she died, Bonnie was worth around $50K, with Meri Brown being the rep of the estate. Her assets were just under $18K. Unfortunately, she had debts upwards of $21K. In October 2021, it was ruled Meri Caroline Brown, by and through her attorney, Brandon Merrill of Utah Homicide Survivors, do hereby state that, after gathering the assets of the estate of Bonnie Joyce Barber, it has been determined insolvent. Essentially, Bonnie owed more than she had, so it is really a clear-cut case. Ultimately, Meri Brown is said to have profited some from her mother. When asked how she was able to gather the down payment for her B&B, she admitted her family helped. She had asked her sister wives and husband, Cody Brown. Since she had no solid business plan and did not want them as investors, she opted to do it on her own. Around the time she gathered the funds, Bonnie had sold her home, so it is speculated she helped her daughter. Sister wives, do Christine Brown's daughters approve of her marrying David? Sister Wives star Christine Brown and David Woolley are married, but how do her 5 daughters feel about their union? Christine had a polygamous marriage with Cody Brown for 26 years and had 6 children together. After Cody married his 4th wife, Robyn Brown, Christine struggled with jealousy, and the marriage fell apart. In 2021, Christine divorced Cody. Their highly contentious divorce took place on camera during Sister Wives Season 18. During one episode, Christine told her children that she would start dating again, and that she had even started working with a matchmaker. The kids were excited for their mother and encouraged her search for love. Ultimately, she met David online, and the two fell in love. Their wedding is currently airing as a 2-part Sister Wives special. Christine's 5 daughters with Cody approve of her marriage to David. During the first part of the 2-part special, documenting their October 2023 ceremony, Christine's daughters share their opinion of Christine and David's marriage. On the eve of the wedding, they reflected on their mother's wedding. Aspen Brown expressed excitement, and her younger sisters Isabel Brown and Truly Brown agreed. Christine's other daughter, Mykelti Pedron, says she's already accepted David as her stepfather. He's obsessed with her, and so it's nice to see that. And he should be. She's awesome, Isabel said. Christine says she made it clear to her youngest daughter that David would never get between her and her relationship with her father, Cody. You know, he's not going to replace your dad. No one's going to replace your dad ever. And that's not what David wants to do, she said. Cody has struggled to maintain relationships with many of his children since the family was divided during the pandemic due to Cody's strict COVID-19 rules. Christine and David's wedding in October 2023 was documented for a 2-part Sister Wives special airing in January. Christine wore an off-the-shoulder wedding dress, choosing to show off her matching tattoo with David, who wore an all-black suit. Since she and Cody never had a real wedding, this was an extraordinary day for her. Christine and David were surrounded by their families on their big day, ensuring they felt loved and supported in their new life together. How Cody Brown sabotaged his marriage to Robyn. It seems odd that the patriarch would admit to upending his beloved relationship when it comes to his 4th and favorite wife, Robyn Brown. But nothing surprises Sister Wives fans about Cody Brown anymore. The father of 18 has easily become one of the most annoying reality TV stars due to his constant victimization and ability to gaslight his first 3 wives. For years, it has been pretty clear that he has always put Robyn first, but he's spoken out of turn, giving fans cause for concern. The Sister Wives Season 18 tell-all showed Cody still very much confused about how he ended up with only one wife. I mean, it is common sense that you don't go about underappreciating your wives and assume they will stay with you forever. But evidently, this is what Kody thought would happen. Robyn tearfully noted that she is also in a major place of mourning, revealing that she and Kody are in such different places emotionally. Sister Wives fans had watched Kody grow angrier and angrier over the years. The man-child has thrown tantrum after tantrum and even turned on Robyn during season 18. While she tried to keep a calm head, Kody clearly took her open arms for granted, often bashing the polygamous lifestyle she loves so much. The collapse of the Brown family has hit everyone hard. But the third installment of the tell-all showed how the 54-year-old tried to deliberately damage his life with Robyn. God only knows why. He is a nut. Kody shared that he isn't putting effort into his marriage with Robyn, claiming it is out of frustration and anger, after all three of his first wives called it quits. He then told host Sukanya Krishnan that he wanted to punish himself. Kody explained, "I thought of myself leaving Robyn and having another lover and looking at this lover and going, I don't love you. I'm in love with another woman. I'm in love with a woman that I left because I was too much a piece of asterisk to manage the relationship. And what it was just anger, and I'm embarrassed." Even though Kody has an extremely hard time accepting responsibility for his awful mood swings, he did agree that his erratic emotions led him to his bad behavior. And that is putting it mildly. Kody was dramatic as he explained his motives, noting, "These are my demons, and that's like doing something that destroys myself. Christine's leaving, and I'm just angry. So a lot of dark winds were going through me. A lot of devil, a lot of temptation, which would be destructive of my relationship with Robyn." Not surprisingly, the 45-year-old wife had it up to here with Kody's outbursts. The father of 18 revealed, "I dealt with a lot of anger," and she would get frustrated. My anger was a turnoff. While it is surprising that his anger was the only turnoff for Robyn, it does make sense she didn't want to become a punching bag. Kody went on to say, "It was scary, and the dumb thing is, because I'm so honest, I just share everything with her, so I shared stuff with her that was heartbreaking. There are some things in a man's mind that should never be expressed." Kody's sainted wife broke down in tears when it came to her separate interview on the subject. No one has ever believed for a second that Robyn wanted a happy plural family, but she began to sob as she addressed her husband's habit of sabotaging, saying, "He tries to. I have to stop him all the time." It turns out Robyn started to experience what the first three wives had as Kody began picking fights over dumb stuff. Able to finally compose herself, Robyn admitted, "We're in different places. Sorry, we're in different places about the bomb that went off on our family. And I'm in a major place of mourning, and he's angry, and he doesn't want to. He just wants to just go find whatever, you know?" And I'm like, "No, I can't feel like that." For now, Robyn has decided to stick it out with Kody, but only time can tell if they really are soulmates, and dropping a bomb in the family was worth. Cody Brown teases Sister Wives fans. A few things happened to rebuild his confidence. Something is different about Cody Brown lately. While Brown spent all of season 18 of Sister Wives sullen and angry, he's appeared downright optimistic in recent interviews. Fans of the reality TV family think something big is brewing, and they might be right. In a recent interview, Brown teased fans, claiming several recent events have boosted his confidence. In a chat with People, Brown was more optimistic than he'd been in a long time. Instead of seeming angry and disillusioned, his demeanor was more upbeat. Brown explained why he was suddenly so hopeful, but remained relatively coy. The former polygamist told the publication, "A few things have happened recently that have really, I guess you could say, built my confidence back." Brown opted not to elaborate on what happened, but theories have bounced around. Some Sister Wives fans believe nothing big has happened. They theorize that Brown is trying to keep fans interested in an upcoming season by teasing a big event. Others believe a new interest has reinvigorated the former polygamist. While season 18 was one of the series' most successful, fans aren't sure an upcoming season can top it now that it's over. After all, season 18 covered the end of Kody's marriages to Janelle Brown and Meri Brown. One additional special focused on looking back on the marriages, and another highlighted Christine Brown's wedding. Now that that is over, what else is there to document? Kody was pretty down on polygamy and highly critical of his former wives when Sister Wives left off. Things have changed, and he is now considering friendship with his former wives. Fans think only a new love interest could have thawed Kody's heart and changed his perspective. Robyn Brown has insisted she's still interested in living in a plural family, so it's possible that a new wife could be an upcoming storyline for an additional season. but it feels unlikely. Kody has long insisted he wasn't interested in adding a wife to the family. He even said he'd remain reluctant if Robyn Brown brought a potential love interest to him. Kody has, however, gone back on his word before. While unlikely, Kody could be adding another lover to his family. No concrete evidence suggests that wife no. 5 is in the works, though. Fans want Cody Brown out after physical abuse threats to sons. Sister Wives fans are furious because Cody Brown threatened his wives and sons if they said bad things about Robyn. So they want him gone from TLC. A clip shared on social media revealed what he said to Sakandit Krishnan for all the world to see. In early December 2023, Sister Wives fans saw Robyn Brown crying because her husband kept picking fights with her. Well, he didn't deny it, and in the one-on-one tell-all, he admitted he'd been nasty. Naturally, that didn't endear Cody Brown to TLC viewers. For them, being embarrassed wasn't good enough. And that sentiment arrived in a later session of the tell-all when he said something even worse. This time, he aimed his aggression at all of his wives and sons who criticized Robyn. In the episode where he threatened his family, Cody Brown raged at those who said anything horrible about his favorite wife. At the time, he blamed his family for people thinking Robyn's not a nice person. So he raged about it, saying, on Reddit this weekend, an OP who hadn't watched the show for a while caught up with the tell-all. In their post, the TLC fans seemed horrified by Cody Brown. Sister Wives fans reacted in the comments with a lot of anger, and some of them want him taken off the show. Pretty sure he's speaking about his sons. Still terrible. No, he was speaking about anyone. As soon as he said this, they should have fired him on the spot. I don't believe for one second he hasn't been physically abusive before. If you watch him get into Christine's face on the couch sessions, and even Meri their face and look in their eyes is pretty telling. Exactly how I feel. He is threatening women, his ex-wives, his kids, fans technically who trash Robyn too. He flat out said anyone who speaks bad of her. I feel he could be abusive, but that is my personal opinion. TLC seems fine with the patriarch throwing tantrums, and even threatening his family with physical abuse. Certainly there's been no hints that the show will end. When Christine Brown left Kody, many people thought that season 17 would be the last, so they called for spin-offs for the wives and kids. However, despite his behavior, ratings soared. So many people believe that Cody Brown will not be dropped from the Sister Wives show.